Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Ready tonight.
Plowing up the middle. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets take a 6-0 lead right away.
He said, rob me a token. And this one, you always get an extra token.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Connor on the inside give. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 50. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run the counter to Connor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. The Seahawks.
It's Connor again. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
He was brought down by Ray Lewis. Tackled back at the 33-yard line.
3rd and long for him here. And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Cardinals out for the punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his 1st time out. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. All right, you picked up the win. Nicely done. So what's next for you? Replay a challenge, pick a new one, or just get your rewards?
To the ground, a 1st down run. Oh, a gain there of 24 yards. 1st down, Giants.
Well, it's easy to take a look at the yards and say, yeah, that was a great run, Mike. But it was the journey getting there. I mean, multiple guys had shots at bringing him down, but it was the effort and the will to not go down that was the key to that game. At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
So I'm going to show you how to be hating during challenges.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. It is 2nd down and 5. They'll stick to the ground. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
At the 16-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
He'll run. And he's going to wind up with a 1st down. He's able to even dive for a little extra yardage at the tail end of that one.
1st down and goal to go.
Ready up.
They'll keep it on the ground.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
He'll try to run this one in. And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-time TD here in the final minute. So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
19.
Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Finds him on the crossing route. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And his progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was. Some hurry-up offense here from Williams.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now looking to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants come through to tie it in the 4th. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. They have this try now to put them in front late. And he comes through on the kick to give him the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Makes the score Giants 21, Commanders 20.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Samuel now to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Commanders all set to regain possession. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this 4th quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive. Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Throw again on 2nd down. Daniels. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. He'll throw it. And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Commanders down by only 1. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, after that stop, Kate, they can start to celebrate. Kind of. They still got to finish this game. And my favorite formation in football, a victory formation. Get into it, secure the football, and you'll secure this victory.
A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. They're drawn up for it. And that does it for that challenge. You picked up the victory. Keep things going. There's more out there to overcome.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Williams now to throw. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 26
It's a gain there of 26 yards.
First down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
19 yards on the pickup for number 19. And it's a first down. A run on 1st and goal.
Well, this loss here, Mike, just completely changes your approach this close to the end zone. And I'm sitting up here in the booth trying to come up with an explanation of how do you lose that many yards. And I bet down on the sideline, this coach, he's doing the same thing.
He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Ron Gronkowski. Touchdown, Denver. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems, Mike, the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. That's on target. Puka Nacua. And they get this down to the 44 before stopped. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Rams have the 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. And that one goes for a gain of 11. From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. And that sack draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Stafford from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Nice pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down. The Rams are set to punt. Wilson back in for the return. Pulled in at the 20. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. Great job taking down that ultimate team challenge. Don't relax yet, though. There's always another one to take on.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Open man, downfield, it's the tight end Gronkowski. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 47 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. The game time touchdown here in the 4th quarter and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this 4th quarter lead.
Bengals 27.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown.
So what I just heard with my psychic gift is showing what Creed looks like. He would dog you online. That's what Nasty Streak looked like. That's what they turning off.
The Bengals offense ready to see what they can do. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter.
That's blocking Avalanche.
I think this play is a direct
This is what they do online.
film study. He knew exactly
when I hit my hit stick, they watching me so hard that they block people. When I get on certain players, they block the hit stick. They make them lose slow. They turn off certain abilities.
They'll come up now for second down.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll drop to throw. Pass right. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Browns save.
And as I speak, right now they saying nobody wants to see you dominate. But in reality, they want other people to dominate me because I have the better team.
You know you need a late score here to come back from behind, and let's give credit to this defense. They know they were a stop away from victory, and after forcing that late turnover, it looks like they're going to seal this one.
Victory very much in sight now.
I said I'm going to show you how they hate in challenges. Early in the video, you seen the hate. When he turned it off, you see the difference. It's a complete difference. It's domination against the computer, man. These are old challenges from season 1, 2, and 3 that I never played. Old players
Down to a knee goes Williams.
versus season 8 players.
Should wrap this baby up.
Claim he even in the playing field. I ain't spend money on this game to get cheated.
Offense out now to get us started.
Let me show you something. Hold on, what's the challenge? It's the rush. So over here we got Vanguard. My fullback got Vanguard. There's no stars on their players. If I don't see them get flipped, I know they capping.
Breaks the tackle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They strike for 23 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. Another carry for him. And he spins right by him. And he's going to be down to within a yard.
AC Gronkowski.
Red zone as the stop is made.
Let's go back.
That one goes for 30.
He's so addicted to touching things. Let's go back. I'm very patient. That's not Vanguard. That's Vanguard turned off. Let's look at the fullback. That's Vanguard. Let's look at 89. That ain't Vanguard.
One yards. And the Rams have the first down.
At the 21-yard line.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
You see how he trying his best to disguise his shift? Let me go this way.
Going to the ground again on first.
That's Vanguard.
Small bit of what he just ripped off as they take him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Warner in on the tackle.
That's a nice quick correction.
That Gronkowski on the line, he ain't gonna dominantly block like that. I know that. But he's definitely gonna hold his block and hold his block good.
For now, and stay focused on that next snap.
And how about this? They gain 11 on second down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it third and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Back to the well again. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams finish up an excellent opening series. So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of a game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe you go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover.
He ain't got the nerve to say it's in the physics of the game. No, it's in the hating of the game.
Nice job beating that ultimate team challenge. If you
Ain't no
left any-
physics about that at all. They literally cheating people out their money.
Why we saw that field goal try a moment ago, I'll never understand. But as a result, this offense, they've got to be pumped. 1st and 10 in striking position already. Here's Allen following the fumble recovery. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. So the shotgun snap to Allen. No, bottled up fumble. It's out, it's loose. And this is, there he goes, left side. And this is brought all the way back. A fumble recovery and taken to the house for a Miami touchdown. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to the next one.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Looking to throw right away. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears come through to tie it in the 4th.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is he just made him pay.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears take the lead on that successful kick. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Out had the Cardinals now on offense. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Ready to start this drive with Connor. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Up 2nd and 11. At the 26-yard line.
Play action now, Murray. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw. Risky throw, and it's intercepted. And the Bears are able to get the return down to the 40-yard line before they're stopped.
The Bears take over 1st.
They spinning today? Huh? I spinning today? They can better. They looking better? Yeah. It look like the size connected a little bit. Yeah, it's gonna come in. Yeah, it's coming. I tell you, I've been bragging.
Yeah.
At the 40-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Short pass brought in. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears clinging to a 1-point lead. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll go play action. He's got it downfield near the edge. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's a design run. Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. They draw it up for him. Very good. You took on that challenge and picked up the victory. Pick out another one to tackle and build yourself a winning streak.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Packers.
Ever since 2023, I've been calling this same play in challenges. I promise. And it makes people mad. When I'm feeling real froggy and I know I'm playing a roach, I know that's kind of derogatory, but I call players who cheat roaches. Because, once you kill one, another one comes out. That's why I call them roaches. But it is what it is. When I'm playing a roach, I call the same play because that's all they deserve to see. I want them to think that I can't play this game. Once they show roach tendencies, I can't take them seriously.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. Oh, a loose football.
Because only a weak person would take a game so seriously. But since they is, I just know my rights. I know the laws. And I know what overrides arbitration and what don't override arbitration.
The Titans offense.
That's why they keep coming out with these new user agreements.
fumble recovery. Williams. That is complete downfield to Gronk.
Hey, he's so arrogant. He said it's working, but he ain't met me yet.
42 yards.
They absolutely had to take some chances downfield trailing here in the fourth quarter.
So why not go 4 vertical, send the guys downfield, say make a play.
And that's one of the favored routes of offensive coordinators. You know why? Because receivers can be open at any point running that route.
They'll try to run this one in. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of
So they
scrimmage.
say time is money. So when I Google how much time is an hour to the American people, he said $500 an hour.
One-score game.
$250 to $500 an hour.
Here as we get you reset. And they're knocking on the door. 2nd and goal now in a 1-score game.
What is that?
They'll try to run this one in. And this time he is in. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Titans are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And that is going to put them up by 1, and it sets us up for quite a finish here. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there in the return. So now Young and the Panthers trailing 14-13. A minute 54 on the clock. Needing at least 40 yards, you'd have to think, to have a shot.
Ready.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And a sack. They get to him defensively, but the flag comes in, and I think the D jumped. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Young to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And this throw is complete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now Young. He's got his ball. Look at this. Big gain by fumble. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Young. That's over the middle and caught by the rookie. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
That's another Panthers first down.
Here's Young. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Right now they tapping in.
60 red. 60 red.
Here's Young. Well, that'll be incomplete.
That's a good one.
Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Now Young. Short pass tip, but caught anyway. And he will be marked down short of the 1st as they get to him at the 29.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
Ready.
It's desperation time. Young on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Now you want to know how they tapping in?
Such little time remaining. And
Why the
that will
computer
force a turnover
can kick
on
a field
downs.
goal?
And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking
That's
in
how
on
you know
those
they be
key
playing
downs.
you in
You
your
know, I've seen,
in
you're
your
not gonna get
challenges.
many
Hey,
places where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here, 4th down play, make sure you
weird
move it
niggas,
just a
man.
little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
Congratulations.
Questioning, and they questioning why I didn't call a timeout.
Challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.
But all along, I'm proving that you tapping in. I'm gonna give you an hour worth of weirdo play, an hour worth of people stalking you. That's what it look like when people tap in and stalk you.
Williams going to throw on the first play. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. How about this? He's to the 10. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 85 yards. Touchdown, Denver.
Now that route, he should look like that every time he run that route.
All set to go now from the 35. A handoff for Williams, running left. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down in the 30. All set to go now from the 35. First and 10. Here's Prescott. The Texans closing in, and they get to him. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
It's 2nd down.
Dak now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and 19.
3rd and long for him here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
It's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
And that is how you take down a challenge, baby. You have some momentum after that. Let's pick out another challenge and keep it going.
Hating over a free new card.
Here's Williams to begin with a pass. He's going to air one out right away. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 45 yards. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Saints. That's his second touchdown of the afternoon.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Johnson now to return. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. The Bucs offense ready to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. That's the Hall of Famer, the Baltimore legend, Ray Lewis. In there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He'll look underneath here for Irvin. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. They'll run here. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
And it all came down to that play. The offense finds themselves trailing, all out of their timeouts. The defense knew they were one stop away from ending this game, and they came up big when their team needed it.
Down to a knee goes Williams. And that should wrap this baby up.
Hating for a free card. Give you an hour of it.
Now give on the ground. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a
From the
yard.
41, it's 2nd and 1.
What is up?
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And not much there. Good defense. To no gain.
Brings up third down.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Chicago.
First down. First and 10 at the 20.
When it's on, it don't ring up right.
In today's game, Mike, we're so used to seeing everyone go for a quarterback sneak in this situation. 3rd and inches, just let your quarterback kind of barrel forward and get a
He
first set of
exposed
downs.
himself.
But a nice change up here, giving the ball to your back. Not only does he pick up the first down, he gets plenty of yards after that.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Well, they gave the 60-yarder a try, didn't make it, and now they're in a tough position defensively. This offense has it at midfield. Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. And he will go down, a Cowboy sack. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Well, it looked like they were trying to get him outside there, but this defense had different plans.
Yeah, they really had an outside-in kind of a pass rush. It's almost like when you're covering a punt, you can't let him get to the outside and get to the sideline. You force him to stay in the middle of the field, and they did exactly that, made the play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
There's Wilson to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back to the 42. Nick Bolton with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
Oh, shit.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Completed to his running back. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Some hurry-up offense here from Williams.
A 4-yard loss on the play. 2nd and goal. At the Jets' 11-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. Escapes the pocket. And they take this in for the score. The Broncos come through to tie it in the 4th. Caleb Williams, the Touchdown. And this distance of
They hated on them plays too. I told you I'm gonna give you an hour worth of hating.
As he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue.
It's in their DNA.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you.
Yeah, let me show you, man, how I know, man. It's how I know. I ain't even worried about the time. Let's go over here, man. Go to my offensive line, man. This is how I know.
Hey, with their legs.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Wangu now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. The Jets have their offense ready to go again. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Throwing on first down. Fields. He gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. Recovered by the Broncos. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
No, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos.
Welcome to an hour worth of hating on challenges.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They're drawing up for him. Let's the chains here on 3rd and 4. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave them enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
Line up the design keeper. Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. All right, you picked up the win. Nicely done. So what's next for you? Replay a challenge? Pick a new one?